mammary glands is the most important characters of the mammals. Okay, because most of the mammals, they have the mammary glands. Mammals means it's having the mammary glands. Exception thing is the bat. So bats also classified under the mammals, but it is not a mammals. It is a bird-like characters because it having the wings. Okay, but it is also classified under the mammals because its presence of the mammary glands. Okay, in the human beings also, this third type of the glands is the mammary glands, only in the females. Okay, the female accessory reproductive glands, number one is the Bartholdians, or it is also called as the greater vestibular glands. So these greater vestibular glands are present in a pairs. Pairs means two glands. Number of the glands, how many? Two glands. They are located slightly posterior and to the left and right sides of the vaginal orifice. Okay, दोन्ही साइडला त्या ठिकाणी असतात. What is the function? They secrete the mucous lubricants to the vagina. Secretions of the mucous substances in the vagina. They are homologous. Homologous means it's a similar, homologous, similar, or bulborethial glands of the male reproductive system. That is any similarity ahe. Okay. The female accessory glands, it will be, we can say there is a one minute. Okay, so there will be the there is a location of the anterior side of the wall vagina around the lower end of the urethra. Okay, so that will be the locations. Next is the okay, second one is the female accessory glands. They are the homologous, just we are learn the homologous to prostate glands of the males. Okay, similarity is there. The female accessory glands, most important gland is the mammary glands. Okay, so this is the structure of the mammary glands. It is functional. Mammary glands are characteristics of all female mammals. Okay, so already I told you that the presence of the mammary only in the mammals. Okay, so because they give directly birth to their younger ones, so that's why it is presence. When we see the internal morphology, so it will be the having the fat cells also. The mammary lobules also located here in the lobular cavity. The mammary tubules are connected to the lobules like this. The mammary ducts are here. So this is the one duct, this is the second duct. These are the ducts of the mammaries. Then mammary ampulla is here. So this structure is called as the mammary ampulla. Lactiferous ducts. So these are the lactiferous ducts. Okay. So lactaceous, it will be forms here. Okay. Then this is the outermost opening. That's called as the nipple. Okay. So from this nipple, it will be comes out. That is the lactified substances will be comes out. Okay. So for feeding the younger ones. So this is the internal morphology of the mammary glands. These are in a pair structures, but that contains glandular tissue and variable amount of the fat. So means both the pair of the glands, they do not have the balancing amount of the fats also. Okay, some there may be some little bit difference. Female accessory glands, these are the structures of each breast means one breast containing 50 to 20 mammary lobes. So how many lobes are there in a one mammary gland? There is a 15 to 20 mammary lobes are there. Each mammary lobes consists of cluster of cells called alveoli. So alveoli, these are the small pipelines. Okay, number of the pipelines, there is a alveoli. These are the structures. Okay, alveoli. So each and every alveoli contains to the cells. The cells of alveoli secretes milks. Means what is the function of the alveoli cells? It will be secrete the milk. So it will be transported from the other parts and it will be stored and to secrete the milk, alveolar region. So it will be connected here to the nipples. Okay. So many threads of the alveoli is connected to the nipples. The alveoli open into mammary tubules. Where is the opening? Into the mammary tubules. It will be opening into the mammary tubules. These are the opening area. It will be connected and here will be opening and directly connected to the here nipples. Okay. The mammary tubules of each lobe join to forms mammary duct. Mammary tubules of each lobe, each and every lobe of the mammary tubules join to form the mammary duct. Mammary duct is तयार होता या ठिकाणी सगळे joints तयार होतात या ठिकाणी नाही काय आणि या ठिकाणी मग त्या ठिकाणी ducts हे असे तयार होतात या ठिकाणी jointed portion we can say that is called as the duct. The mammary ampulla connected to lactiferous duct into the nipple through which milk is sucked out by the baby. So here, when the baby milk sucked from the nipple, so it will be contracted and then there is a milk comes out. The mammary glands, first of all the mammary lobes, it will be mammary tubules connected with the mammary tubules and then mammary tubules towards the mammary duct and the mammary duct again transported towards the mammary ampulla and then towards the lactiferous ducts. So this is the pathway of the formation of the or transport of the. Okay. Then birth canal is forms. One MCQ is here. Where is the birth canal is formed? So birth canal is formed in the vagina and the cervical canals. So there is a location of the birth canals. Okay. Then in the human reproductive system, there are the two terms. Okay, so these are the actually important terms: gametogenesis and the spermatogenesis. So without gametogenesis and without the spermatogenesis, there is no reproduction carried out in the human being. So these are the two terms developed in the different sexes, means male and the female. So the gametogenesis means the formation of the both gametes, that is the male gametes and the female gametes, they meet, they fuse to each other. So that process is called as the gametogenesis. Okay. And the spermatogenesis means what? The formation of the sperms. Okay. So the formation of the sperm within the male. Okay. Formation of the sperm within the male. Or they mature. So that process is called as the spermatogenesis. Okay, clear? Then gametogenesis. It is clearly shows that the formation of the gametes, that is the male and the female gametes. Okay, sperms and ova from the primary sex organ, means in the male and in the female. In the male, the location is the testis, and in the female, the location is the ovary. Means both male and female, they forms their own gametes. Okay. The gametogenesis in male is called as the spermatogenesis. So spermatogenesis, where is happens spermatogenesis? It is carried out only in the male. Okay, with the formation of the sperms, and in the vice versa, in the female, it is called as the oogenesis. Means actually what happened in the oogenesis? In the oogenesis, the formation of the eggs in the ova. So where it is in the female. So products are different. The male produces the sperms called as the spermatogenesis, and the female produces eggs in the ova, that is called as the oogenesis. Clear? Okay. Spermatogenesis and oogenesis. So what is the difference between the spermatogenesis and the oogenesis. Okay. So spermatogenesis at the puberty age, what happened? The spermatogonia containing the sperms. Okay, so that will be firstly developed, and that cells divided mitotically. Remember this: the mitotically division of the cells carried out in the differentiations. That is the one cell divided into two. You can see here the one cell divided into two. In the primary, that is the primary spermatocytes. So then again, these two cells are again divided into two, means number of the cells are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Then first meiotic division. What happened in the first meiotic division? From the four cells, one cell divides again into two, and that one cell, from the two cells, that the one cell again continue the generations. Okay. So continue generation means that participates for the divisions. Secondary spermatocytes. So in the secondary spermatocytes, from one cell of the mitotic division, it will be divided into two, second meiotic division, and this second meiotic division produces again two cells, means number of the cells are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 from these two cells, and these two cells in the spermatids, it is a main important stage. Two cells in the spermatids, there is a formation of 1, 2, 3, 4 sperms directly from these spermatic cells. Okay, so cells get converted into these sperms, means there is a formation of the whole, there is a head region, then formation of the middle part, and then there is the formation of the next last is the tail. So this is the portion of the sperms. Okay, so that will be the very important. So what happened in the oogenesis? In the oogenesis, the oogonia containing the sperm here, what we call as the eggs. Okay, so oogonia, that is, it will be done in the mitotically. Okay, this is a mitosis will be done. So differentiation is, there is a formation of the two cells again from the one cell, but it is in the 1 and 2. These two cells again forms 4 cells. Okay, this is the fertile stage, you can say. The first meiotic division completed prior to the ovulation. आता ovulation दोन्ही तयार झाल्यानंतर काय होतं? There is again development of the meiotically, means firstly is the mitotically formation of the two cells, and again that two cells undergoes meiotic division. Okay, so meiosis, it will be carried out into two stages: meiosis first and the meiosis second. Okay, so after the products, here is the products which will be completed prior to the ovulations. Okay, so these are the first polar body, this is the second polar body, and then there is the ovums. Okay, so directly from the formation of the ovum, there is a presence of, or the immature stage, presence of the eggs, and when the ovum matures, eggs also mature. That is called as the secondary polar body. Means one by one it will be divided, or one by one it will be matures. Okay, so it will be mature up to the reaching the age of the female. So when the female reach its age, its puberty, then simultaneously there is a development of the eggs in the ovum. Okay, so that is a little bit difference between the spermatogenesis, but the products are totally different. Okay, so there is in the male formation of the spermatogenesis, in the female formation of the oogenesis. Product of the oogenesis is the eggs, and the product of the spermatogenesis is the formation of the sperms as a male reproductive structure, and in the female, oogonesis produces the female reproductive structures called as eggs. Okay, clear? Next, this is the structure of the sperm, which is formed by the male. So this cavity, this structure is called as the head. This is the neck region, head, neck. This is the middle portion, and last is the tail. Okay, head, neck, middle portion, and tail. This structure is called as the sperm of the male. Okay. In spermatogenesis, what happened? In the spermatogenesis, the testis, okay, it is from the male, is the testis, the immature male germ cells. Firstly, what happened? There is the immature, do not mature, immature male germ cells. Spermatogonia produces sperms by spermatogenesis process that he can mature होता त्या ठिकाणी, आणि त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो spermatogenesis. That begins at puberty. So when it starts, when the puberty is done in the male, that's why it is able to produce the sperms. The spermatogonial cells present in the seminiferous tubule. So where is the location of the spermatogonial cell? The spermatogonial cell present in the seminiferous tubules, and which will be multiplied by mitotic division and increase in the numbers. Mitotic division, mitosis, and increase in numbers, one cell divided into two, then again two cells divided into four, and again four cells divided into eight. So like that, there is a multiplication of the cells. Okay. So after that, product is the sperm. Each spermatogonial sperm cell is diploid and contains 46 chromosomes. Spermatogonial sperm cell is a diploid. Remember, diploid means double number of the chromosomes, 2n. We can denote it by the 2n, that is the diploids. And it contains the 46 chromosomes. So from the 46 chromosome, how many chromosomes are autosomes? Autosomes means it's a similar morphologically, similar structure, similar morphology. So 44 chromosomes are autosomes, and only 2 chromosomes are the sex chromosomes. That is the X and Y. Okay, in the male, X and Y, and in the female, XX. Okay, so that is the total number of the chromosomes are 46 in the human being, whether it is a male or it is a female. Same chromosome number, but difference is only in the sex chromosomes. Okay. This spermatogenesis, like this is the section of the testis. This is the TS of testis, shows the serotonin cells, which is the lines outer side in the membranes. The spermatids are here, which will be forms just near to the center. The secondary spermatids just lying to the center, and the primary spermatids it's just line to the outermost layer. But the lining cells, these are the surrounded the outermost layers. Okay, lining cells. Some of the spermatogonial stem cells develop into primary spermatocytes, which undergoes meiosis periodically. So there is a exception case, means, for example, there is a primary spermatocytes, some primary spermatocytes which undergoes meiosis. So some cells they give under meiosis, means meiotic division periodically, time to time it will be developed. Okay, so meiosis, it will be reproductive divisions which will be forms into the two stages, meiosis first and the second. Okay. Then a primary spermatocytes complete the first meiotic division, that is the meiosis first. So who completed the meiosis first? The primary spermatocytes. Primary spermatocytes, they complete the first meiotic division. So after the first meiotic division, again formation of the second layer of the spermatocytes. So like that, there is the increasing of the layer of the spermatocytes, which cause to develop the sperm. So actually these sperms converted into these cells. Okay, number of the cells, it slowly converted into the sperms. So there is an increasing number of the sperms after the division. Formation of two equal sizes haploid cells called secondary spermatocytes. All these are the haploid cells, means n number of the chromosomes. Haploid we denoted with the n, means single n, not 2n. Okay, haploid cells are there and have only 23 chromosomes. How many chromosomes? 23. So there is a mathematical formula. The 23 chromosome means there is a haploid. Okay, and double number 46. 46 means it is a diploid. Okay, means from the 23 chromosome, the duplicate number means autosomes also get duplicate and sex chromosomes also get duplicate. Okay, so that is the 46. Next is the secondary spermatocytes undergoes the second meiotic division, meiosis second, to produce 4 equal size haploid spermatids. So generally what happened in the mitosis, there is only formation of the two cells, two daughter cells. Okay, but what happened in the meiosis, there is a formation of the 4, but not in a one sequence. It will be taken into two parts, means in the meiosis first, the product of the two daughter cells, and in the meiosis second, the product of the two daughter cells. So total number of the formation of the cells in the meiosis, that is the 4 daughter cells. So like that, 2n means diploid cells undergoes meiosis, formation of the secondary spermatocytes. These are the two secondary spermatocytes. Means from the diploid there is a haploid spermatocyte cells. Remember this. From the diploid cell, haploid spermatocyte cells, and that cause to again develop the spermatids, which is the haploid. Haploid spermatids are formed. From this cell, two haploid spermatids are formed, and from another cell, the two again spermatids cells are formed. So in the second meiotic division means meiosis 2. Okay, so this is very important. Then spermatogenesis, it will be carried, the spermatids are transformed into spermatozoa. So conversion of the spermatids into spermatozoa means there is actually cell convert into the sperms by the process called spermiogenesis. त्याला प्रोसेसला काय म्हणायचं? स्पर्मियो, थोडासा वर्ड वेगळा आहे. स्पर्मॅटो अँड स्पर्मियो. स्पर्मियोजेनेसिस means formation actually ready the sperms. त्या ठिकाणी स्पर्म तयार होतात त्या कशामुळे? त्या स्पर्मॅटोझोआ मध्ये त्या ठिकाणी त्याचं कन्व्हर्जन ऍक्च्युअली त्या ठिकाणी होत आहे. So there is a little bit develop here, then little bit develop here, and slowly there is a formation of the tail, neck region, head regions also, and fully developed. This is the structure of fully developed sperm. Okay. Spermatogenesis. After the spermatogenesis, what happened? The sperm's heads become embedded in the Sertoli cells and are finally released from the seminiferous tubules by the process called spermiation. Means after the successful fusion of the ova from the eggs from the ova, then they will be called as a process of spermiation. That is spermiation झाला असं आपण त्या ठिकाणी सांगू शकतो. Okay. Spermatogenesis starts at the age of the puberty due to the significant increases in the secretion of the gonadotropin releasing hormones. त्याला काय म्हणायचं? GN, gonadotropin releasing hormones. त्या ठिकाणी आता टाइम आला याच्यामध्ये दाखवलं, त्याच्यामध्ये रनिंग आउट ऑफ टाइम त्या ठिकाणी दाखवलंय. 10 मिनिट्स आहेत तरी आपल्याकडे. ओके. These hormones, it will be increase the level of the hormones act as the adenohypophysis. Okay. Pituitary glands and stimulate secretion of the two types of the gonadotropins, luteinizing hormones LH and follicle stimulating hormones FSH, means follicle stimulating hormones. Okay. The LH acts on the Leydig cells and stimulates secretion of the androgens. म्हणजे LH काय करतं? त्या ठिकाणी secretion of the androgens करतं, आणि androgens in turn stimulate to the process of the spermatogenesis. म्हणजे spermatogenesis होण्यासाठी त्या ठिकाणी ते helps करत असतं. FSH also acts on the Sertoli cells and stimulates secretion of the some factors which helps in the process of the spermatogenesis. अशा प्रकारच्या मदतीने एकमेकाच्या मदतीने काय होतं? स्पर्मॅटोजेनेसिस प्रोसेस त्या ठिकाणी carry out केली जाते. Okay, so this is about the spermatogenesis. In human reproductive system, the male spermatogenesis occur at, कधी होतं आताच आपण पाहिलं, male spermatogenesis occur at puberty. When the puberty is reached, then it will be process of the spermatogenesis shown by the male. Okay, then next is the number of sperms produced from the single spermatogeneal cells. त्याच्यामध्ये किती होतात? नंबर ऑफ स्पर्म्स प्रोड्युसर 4, आणि ते कसे येतं? हॅप्लॉइड, नॉट अ डिप्लॉइड. स्पर्मॅटोगोनल सेल मध्ये काय होतं? 4 and haploid number of sperms are there. Okay. Then structure of a mature spermatozoa. ठीक आहे. स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अ मॅच्युअर स्पर्मॅटोझोआ हे आपण पुढच्या तासामध्ये कंटिन्यू करू, कारण आता होणार नाहीये. 2-3 मिनिट त्यामध्ये शिल्लक राहिले, ते परत एंड होईल. आता कंटिन्यू या ठिकाणी आपण मंडे टू सॅटर्डे पर्यंत आपण कंटिन्यू करणार आहोत. आणि हे याच्यामध्ये झाल्यानंतर तुम्हाला ह्याच्या ज्या काही नोट्स आहेत, डोंट वरी अबाउट द नोट्स तुम्हाला त्या PDF फॉर्म्स मध्ये त्या ठिकाणी मिळतील. या ठिकाणी मी शेअरिंग स्टॉप करतो. ओके, 2 मिनिटातच त्या ठिकाणी होईल.